Alright, so let's start out seated for a moment. Sit tall yet relaxed, and join the tips of the pointers and thumb fingers together. Today's practice will be all about kind of enlivening the body and tapping in to this great source of wealth within, that which is referred to as Satyam Shivam Sundaram, that which is eternal, joyful, beautiful, and full of love. Start to anchor in on your breathing here, inhaling, feeling the belly, ribs, chest expand. Exhaling, feeling the navel draw towards the spine. Please continue there, inhaling, belly, ribs, chest expand. Exhaling, navel draws in towards the spine. Complete yogic breath. And all the while breathing, we're imbuing ourselves with the intention of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, that which is eternal and unchanging, that innate joy that is within us, that love, that beauty, the qualities of our essential nature, tapping into Source. Continue to breathe that intention into the body. Anchor the mind in your breathing. Be here now. Taking the hands now to the shins, mortar and pistol, inhaling, circling forward, exhaling back and around. Inhaling, circling forward, exhaling back and around. And we continue there with the breath. If it feels good for you, let the head and neck start to swing into it. And just start to feel all the feels. Everything that's happening in the body. Feel the breath. Be alert to sensation. Other way, inhaling forward, exhaling back and around. Inhaling forward, exhaling back and around. Please continue there. Big, big circles. Moving with the breath. Landing back in center, taking a moment, noticing how you feel. Good, and now legs out in front of you, bend the knees, maybe come off of your lift if you're sitting on one, and just gently rock the knees side to side. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Still synchronizing movement with breath, once again, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Can I be established in that witness? That witness that is always there, that awareness. Landing in center, sitting tall now, propped up onto the hands, maybe fingertips towards you, and then outside of the right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex the right foot to protect the knee. And now this can come in a variety of degrees of intensity. So the more that you walk your left foot in towards yourself, actually I have to flip my palms the other way, sorry. The more that you walk your left foot in towards yourself, the more intense it will be. The more you lengthen the spine and puff up the heart, the more intense it will be. Keep your right foot flexed to protect your knee, anchor in your breath. Can I be established in that joy that I know is accessible at any moment? That even the hardest of times can be viewed as an opportunity. And can I be established in that beauty, in that compassion, in that sense of connectedness? Go ahead, extend the left leg forward. Pull the right leg in slightly. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over the left leg. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Soften the jaw, relax the palate. And inhale, come up. Switch legs, take that knee up. Draw the other leg in. Left leg comes up, outside of the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Maybe that leg stays here. Maybe you pull it in towards the seat. Puff up the heart, breathe. And ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Extending the right leg forward, drawing the left leg in just a little bit. If it's too much on top of the thigh, just put it on the inside or use a block underneath your left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Once again, find a softer quality as you take the fold. I know it's a little tight right now. It's the morning time. Muscles can be a little bit tighter, and we're just getting started before we even get truly warm. But a few more deep breaths here as we start to wake up the seams of the legs and the hips. And then inhale, come on up. Take that leg down, legs in front of you, Dandasana staff. Take a moment, go inside. Who am I? And just start to be aware of how loud your ego is today. All right, let's let the legs cross over and come into tabletop position. We'll take our Ganesha Mudra, big circles with the hips again. Inhale here, exhale, circle the hips back and around. Inhale, forward, exhale, reverse the circle in the other direction. And just keep going side to side with your breath. One more round. And then centering a gentle wag of the tail, releasing the lower back, releasing the hips a little bit more. Good, and now we'll start to take Chakravatasana. So we'll inhale, come into center, lift the heart and sitting bones into cow. Exhale, belly to thighs into child's, forehead towards the mat. Inhale, come back into cow, and exhale, shift into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Please continue here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. Continue flowing in and out of those few poses and just synchronize with your breath. Let the breath be the guide. Let it dictate how fast or how slow you move. And once again, we're returning to that focus on breath and sensation. Let go of the to-dos, all the lists. Be established in the breath. Be here now. We'll finish up this round and then we'll meet in downward facing dog. And as you land there, just anchor in on your breath. Start to maybe pedal the heels with your breath. Wake up the legs. And then land in center, send your heels towards the floor. Gently rock the tail side to side. Feel the length in the side body and the armpit chest as you move from side to side. Accentuate that. Stay breathing. And then plank into down dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few more with your breath. Inhale into plank and hold plank. Breathe. Feel yourself a long line from the crown of the head to the heels, a nice straight line, hips not dipping low or coming up high, just a straight line from the crown of the head to the heels. If at any moment it's too much, soften to the knees, be a straight line from the crown of the head to the knees. Firm the body. And as you take your next exhale, take the knees down and lay down onto your belly. Elbows brush in tight by your sides. Bhujangasana Cobra. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale, lift the heart. Push into the palms a little. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Anchoring in down dog, feeling the breath in the body, feeling sensation, being in those two things, mind anchored in the breath. Inhaling high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, step the left leg through and come to stand. Rotate the torso towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, scoop both arms open and up, preparing for Trikonasana triangle pose. Exhale, extend the arms parallel to the floor. Reach from the left waistline. Open the wings, 12 and 6. Gaze at the right thumb. Inhale, reach forward, arch the right side body. Exhale, arm by your side as you gaze at the left toes. Inhale, scoop the left arm up, reach up, maybe even reach towards the back a little bit. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reach forward, dome the side ribs. Exhale, arm by your side as you gaze at the toes. Pull the left hip point back. Inhale, reach that arm up, go back. Woo. Exhale, Trikonasana. We'll continue with this pattern for a few more breaths, synchronizing with the breath, feeling all the yummy spaces and stretches in between. Last round. Good, And now let's stay here in this extended variation. Inhaling, exhaling, arm by your side. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, arm by your side. One more inhale, reach, and then exhale, rotate into a low lunge. If it's hard to reach the floor, use blocks underneath your hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, dip the right knee down. Inhale, push through the right heel. Exhale, dip the right knee down. Inhale, push through the right heel. Exhale, dip. We'll do that 3 more times with your breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg and hold. Nice and long from the crown to the right heel. Really push through that right heel. Let the hips sink low. And now soften down to the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. One more inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, left hand to the lower back, right arm outside of the left thigh, and we rotate the upper torso to the left. One more breath here, and then we'll come into plank. Inhaling, you can do a knees down, lie down cobra or chaturanga. To up dog, thighs off the mat for up dog. Down dog. Anchoring in your breathing, push those sitting bones up and back. Feel the breath, feel the body. And then this time we'll inhale high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, step the right foot forward and come to stand. Preparing for Trikonasana triangle. Inhale, open up the arms, reach up. Exhale, extend from the right waistline, open the wings 12 and 6. Pull the right hip back as you inhale, reach forward. Exhale, arm by your side as you gaze at the right toes. Inhale, scoop the arm up, reach back. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhaling forward. And now you know what to do. We did it on the other side. We're just going to keep moving with the breath. Feeling all the feels and aligning to your rhythm. Last round, and then we'll hold the pose a bit. Staying in triangle, dynamically moving that left arm. Inhale, reach, arch. Exhale, arm by your side, pull the right hip back. 2 more. Exhaling, low lunge now, using blocks if you'd like to. Inhaling, straightening the leg. Exhaling, dipping the left knee down. Please continue with that breath, moving that left leg, keeping the hips as low as you can, for as long as you can. Push through the left heel, draw the heart forward, get long, hold the pose, let the hips be low, breathe. Soften to the knee, Anjaneyasana, lift the heart, reach up. One more inhale here, and then exhale, rotate towards the right thigh. Left hand or wrist on the outside of the right thigh, right hand to the lower back. Inhaling, spine lengthens. Exhaling, navel twists towards the right thigh more. Breathing. One more breath. And then we'll take the hands to the floor, step back, plank pose. You can do knees down, lie down, cobra, or chaturanga to up dog, shifting your weight forward, letting the elbows bend for chaturanga. Thighs off the mat as you flip the feet for up dog, and then down dog. Sitting bones go up and back, and now we anchor in your breathing. We'll do that whole series one more time with a little more speed. Inhale, high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, step the left leg through. Come to stand. Inhale, reach the arms up. Reach back. Exhaling, Trikonasana. Inhaling, reach forward. Exhale, arm by your side. Stay here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, arm by your side. One more round. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, dip the knee. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift the heart. Long spine. Exhale, stay. Inhale, get the spine longer. Exhale, rotate to the left. Maybe it's the same thing with the wrist. Maybe you go deeper and it's the upper arm on the outside of the leg. Maybe even tuck the right toes and send that right heel back. Lifting the knee up off the floor. One more breath here, plank pose. You can do knees down, lie down, cobra, or chaturanga to up dog. You choose. Downward facing dog. Anchoring in on your breath, feeling the breath through the body, centering through the breath. Inhale, high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Come to stand, other side. Inhale, reach up. Reach to the back. Exhale. Inhaling forward, holding the pose as you move that left arm dynamically 2 more times. Exhaling, low lunge. Dipping the knee. Inhaling, exhaling, dip. 2 more. Anjaneyasana. Lengthening and then rotating as you exhale. Maybe taking a deeper twist this time. Maybe even lifting the back knee up off the floor. 5 breaths. Returning back towards the floor, plank pose. You can knee down, lie down, cobra, or chaturanga to upward facing dog. All paths meet in downward facing dog. And then we anchor in on the breath. Feel the whole body as you breathe. Feel the whole body as you breathe. Inhaling high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees and step, hop, or float to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale. Root to rise, lengthen the spine as you come all the way up and draw the hands to heart center. Feel your heart pulsing through your thumbs. Breathe. Be still. All right, so we're going to come into a little bit of a balancing transition now, playing with Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. And so what we'll do is we'll go from half moon to warrior 3 a few times, rotating around the hips. So what I'm going to do first is I'll start here in warrior 3. My hips are parallel to the floor. I'm just demoing and then we'll take it together. My left hand will come on the block, maybe both hands. But when I'm ready to make the transition, I'm going to inhale, open up to the side, exhale, parallel to the floor. And we'll do this about 5 times. Inhale, open to the side, exhale, parallel to the floor. And then on the first round, the first 2 rounds, I'd like you to hold warrior 3 for 5 counts, and then we'll hold warrior or half moon for 5 breaths. All right, so let's try it together now. Start to prepare the body, hands to heart center. Fix your gaze to maintain balance. Draw the right thigh parallel to the floor. Inhale, straighten the leg forward. Exhale, bend the knee. 2 more. Inhale, straighten the leg forward. Exhale, bend the knee. Good, straighten the leg forward, and now send that right leg straight back. Body's parallel to the floor. You might choose to have both hands on your blocks, or just one hand on the left block. Take the right hand to the right hip now. Inhale, open up into half moon. Exhale, hips parallel to the floor. Inhale, open up to half moon. Exhale, hips parallel to the floor. 3 more. Inhale, open up and hold. 5 deep breaths and a big half moon. Lift that leg high, draw the tail into the body. Push the right heel away from you. Maybe float that right arm up. Maybe gaze at the right thumb. Right hand to the hips, start to gaze at the floor, rotate the hips parallel to the floor. Warrior 3, 5 breaths, you can do it. Push through the heel, get long. Lift the leg a little higher. Release the right leg to meet the left, forward fold. Cleansing breaths here. Inhale, exhale, open mouth. 2 more. Release stagnant energy as you exhale. Release tension as you exhale. Good. And now take a flat spine and come all the way to stand. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take a moment, shake out the legs. It's a lot of strength in that leg to hold for that long. All right, let's try the other side. So ground into the right leg. Hands to heart, fix your gaze. Left thigh parallel to the floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhaling, exhaling, send that leg straight back. Body parallel to the floor for Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe both hands on block or one hand on block. Right hand is definitely on the block under the shoulder, left hand to the hip. Inhale, open it up, half moon. Exhale, body parallel to the floor. Please repeat, inhaling and exhaling. 3 more. Open it up and hold. Tail into the body, lift the leg higher, send the foot away from you. Maybe take that left arm up, maybe gaze at the left thumb. Warrior 3, hips parallel to the floor, maybe both hands on the blocks, maybe not. Find the spot that works for you. Hips are parallel to the floor, lift the leg higher, push the heel away a little bit, get long. Excellent, both feet to the floor, Uttanasana, forward fold. You can take a slight bend of the knees here and really push those sitting bones up and back. 3 cleansing breaths. Excellent. Let's take a flat spine. Come all the way to stand. Stand tall at the top of your mat. Take a moment to go inside. Feel the body. Notice what's shifting. All right, big wide step with the right foot back. Toes out, heels in on your mat. Goddess squats here. Inhale, reach the arms open and up. Exhale, squat like a goddess. Shoulders over hips as you squat. Inhaling, exhaling, squatting. Please continue there a few more rounds. So we're not here bending forward. We are here with the shoulders over the hips. Good. One more round. And then we'll hold the squat, hands to heart center. Anchor in on your breathing, send the thighs out more. Can you get a little lower? Can you send the thighs out more? Beautiful job, yogis. Inhaling up. Exhaling, toes forward, arms by your sides. Go inside. Breathe the whole body. Feel the whole body. Good, and now we'll step towards the front of your mat. Tadasana mountain. And prepare for a crescent lunge. So hands to the hips, fix your gaze. Step the right foot back and come onto the ball of the right foot. Really anchor in those legs now. Draw the lower abdomen in so you'll feel the navel draw towards the sacrum and then shoot that right knee back just like we did when we were in our low lunge. Now navel stays towards the left thigh as you draw the arms up. Get the spine nice and long. Lift the heart. Breathe. Good. And now inhale, dip the right knee down. Exhale, push through the right heel. Inhale, dip the right knee down. Exhale, push through the right heel. 3 more. One more round, and then we straighten and hold. 5 deep breaths. Really push through the heel, lengthen the top of the right thigh. One more inhale, get longer. Exhale, warrior 3. Step that right foot in a little bit. Start to shift your weight forward. Arms long in front of you if you can. Otherwise, hands on blocks underneath you. 5 deep breaths here. Get long. Push through the right heel. Be a straight line from the fingertips through the right heel. One more breath. Hands to the floor, Uttanasana, forward fold, cleansing breaths. Ah. Ah. Flat spine as you rise, inhaling. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Feel your heart pulsing. Let's try that on the other side. Same thing, hands to hips. Left leg comes back. We're on the ball of the left foot. Pull the lower abs in to protect the lower back as you take this pose here. Extend the spine as you reach the arms up. Inhaling. Exhaling, dip the knee. Or inhale, dip the knee. Exhale, push the heel back. Inhale, dip. Exhale, push. And we'll do a few more with your breath. Lengthening and holding, breathing. Hips nice and low, good. Another inhale, lengthen, exhale. Step the left foot in a little bit, warrior three. Long line from the fingertips to the left heel. Hips parallel to the floor, anchor in on your breathing. Get as long as you can here. Slowly start to release that left leg, find Uttanasana, forward fold, and take a few deep cleansing breaths. We'll meet in Tadasana, mountain pose at the top of your mat. Take your moment, stand tall, breathe, and just notice how you feel. How certain layers of tension and confusion or that fog has started to kind of clear out so that you can be established here. A certain calm, a certain ease starts to set forth, right? All right. So now the next balancing pose we're going to do can be just a standing balance, or it can be turned into an arm balance. So as you prepare for this pose, just know that it's a universe in and of itself, and you can take this at level 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. And just be mindful of your body and respect yourself and be compassionate as you go through the pose. I like to use blocks on their lower height to help me get my lift in the arm balance portion of this pose. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start by grounding in the left leg facing the front of your mat, and then taking the outside of the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Hands to heart center. This would be level 1, just making a number 4 with the legs. Level 2 might be to just start to squat down and sit down. And you might choose to stay here, and that's perfectly okay. Level 3 would be to fold over the legs and straighten the left leg. And you have the option to stay right here, that's perfectly okay. Now if you want to go for the arm balance, you're going to go ahead and place your hands on your blocks and draw them underneath the shoulders. And allow this left foot to hook around, the right foot to hook around the left arm as you bend the left knee, come to the ball of the foot. And then slowly start to lift the left leg off the floor and extend the left leg back. Once again, any number of versions of this pose is perfectly okay. Take a few breaths wherever you are. then slowly start to release wherever you are and come to stand. We're going to do it again. So don't worry if you didn't get it on the first try or if you weren't certain where to put what limb. We'll play with it a couple times, okay? All right. So recenter, connect with your breathing. Outside of the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Level 1, hands to heart. Level 2, just sitting down. The hips feel yummy. Level 3, folding forward over the right leg. Level 4, blocks underneath the shoulders, hooking the left foot onto the back of my right arm all the way near the armpit as I start to transfer my weight forward and lift the right leg off the floor and extend the right leg behind me. Slowly releasing wherever you are. And coming to stand, Tadasana. So we're going to play with that one more time on each side because it's a complicated pose. And if you have a question, feel free to unmute yourself, ask me, whatever you like. But basically what's happening is this foot is coming up here, really high on the back of my arm. And this shin is coming up here really high on the back of the arm. Okay? All right. So if you're sticking with the squat or the fold, perfectly okay. Meet yourself where you are. But let's all pick ours now and just choose and go for it. Play. Harder for me on this side. I'm very slippery right now. And then when you're ready, you'll go ahead, come up, and we'll switch sides. So if you're sweaty and slippery like me, this might be a bit of a challenge. Dry yourself off so you don't slip too much. And go for it. Uttanasana, forward fold, wherever you are, both feet on the floor, cleansing breaths. And now we'll come all the way to our seat, knees in front of us, just like at the beginning of class. Hands on the floor for support. Maybe make fists if your wrists feel a little tender. You can circle them around a little bit and use the fists for support behind you. Inhaling, exhaling, knees twist to one side. Inhaling up, exhaling, knees twist to the other side. Let the knees fall to one side and just stay there for a few deep breaths. Take your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Complete the rotation. Same thing, other side. Let the knees fall to the right now. Left hand outside of the right thigh. Complete the rotation. Slowly start to come up. Let the knees come in front of you. Extend both legs forward. Pull the sitting bones back so you lengthen the back of your legs. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forward and holding the fold. Option to place a block underneath the forehead. Using the hands for support as you come up, Dandasana staff, take a moment to notice. And you might start to feel this small sense of optimism or joy start to arise. That's that Shivam, which yields its way to this greater love and connectedness, which is absolutely beautiful. And now let's turn around and lay down on our mats. We'll take the soles of the feet together, knees wide to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. You're welcome to use the heels of the hands where the thighs meet the hip points and just gently push the thighs away. Relax the arms and release into Shavasana. Laying down, feet about as wide as the mat, shoulders slightly under the chest, arms by your sides, palms up. Notice how clear you feel, how you've unfogged the windshield. And just allow, be open, allow that Satyam Shivam Sundaram to arise. Relax and feel yourself expand as you relax. completely relaxed, completely effortless. Start to deepen your breath. Feel the expansive qualities of the inhales and the centering of the exhales. Inhaling, the breath expands throughout the body. Exhaling, it comes back behind the navel. Inhale, the breath expands out to the head, toes, fingertips. Exhale, back behind the navel. Continue there. Breathe the whole body. And as you start to awaken the body with the breath, you may start to move the extremities, wiggling the fingers and toes, circling the ankles, wrists. Maybe even coming to a big morning stretch as if you just rose with the sun. And now take your time to roll to your side, allowing your head to rest on your arm. When you're ready, go ahead and start to make your way back to your seat, sitting tall yet relaxed. Sitting tall, cross-legged, tips of the pointer and thumb finger together, maybe on a pillow or a blanket underneath you. Just start to breathe up and down the spine now, inhaling up the spine, out through the crown, exhaling down the spine to the roots. Inhaling up the spine, out through the crown. Exhaling down the spine to the root. Please continue. Allow the breath to expand beyond the perimeters of your body into the aura. And silently say to yourself, so hum as you breathe, inhaling, so, exhaling, hum, inhaling up the spine, so, exhaling down the spine, hum. So hum means I am that with a capital T, that limitless consciousness, that expanded awareness, that Satyam Shivam Sundaram, that which is eternal, that which is joyful and blissful, beautiful and full of love. Let that reverberate through your being as you silently chant the mantra. Take one more complete breath there, and then just release your awareness on the mantra and on the breath. And simply be. Be that. Bowing the chin towards the chest and the hands to heart center, recognizing that yoga union is this process of remembering who you truly are, of unfogging the lens so that you can be established in your spirit, in your true self, that which is unchanging, that which is wise, blissful, and beautiful and loving. Bowing down to the Guru lineage for the teachings. Namaste.